How you doing, guys? Today I'm going to be tying a rubber pattern. It's the Grunter. Many of you have heard of that. There's a few variations of this fly, but I'm going to tie the original one. It's tied for the rivers. There is a still water version, which is a cracking fly as well. But we'll get on with this. So in the vise I've got the Full and Mill 50/50 Ultimate Dry Fly hook, which is black nickel and barbless. This is a size 14. It's these ones here. And the thread that we're using is uni thread, an 8/0 and an olive Dunn. So we'll get started. So we'll run the bed of thread down the hook. So we'll just take the thread down about halfway, stop there, cut off the waist and come back up. And what you want to do is just come up, leave that gap there, leave a good gap. And for the wing I've got 5 plumes of Col de Carnard. So I've already lined them up the best I can. So for the length of the hook, the length of the wing, just about the length of the hook. Pinch and loop, tie in tight, and just bring the thread down the hook and just cut the waist off at an angle to encourage a taper, and just tie it all in, touch and turns. Just take your time. It's a good fly for the olives. You can do these with hare's ear bodies and stuff like that. It's a good fly for olives and March springs and stuff. So for the body I've got rabbit. So I've got this box of rabbit dubbing, and I'll be using the dark olive. So we'll get a wee small pinch of that, and dub this on, and just bring up the body. You want that kind of carrot shape. There we go, and just one turn in front of the CDC. And for the hackle I'm using a red game saddle hackle. So just tie this in at the front of the wing, the opposite side from a normal wet fly. So what I've got is the dull side facing me, since it's a river dry fly. So I've got 3 turns of this, just tight in behind the hackle, behind the wing, sorry. About 3 turns. One more. This is it, tie it off. And cut off the waist. So just tidy up with just a couple of turns back to it. That's looking good. And to finish the fly off I've got this brown Partridge hackle, a small one. And just cut off the tip and tie this in. Same again, you're tying in the opposite side from a normal side, so it's inside, outside out, if you know what I mean. So just one turn of the Partridge. This is it, and cut off the waist. And to finish the fly off, just a wee touch of varnish on the thread. This is a cracking little dry fly. You can tie these big as well for the jewel. Tie them in a size maybe 10 or something like that. 12s and 14s, 16s are kind of a good size. So get the whip finish tool, hold everything back, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's there. Cut off the thread and just draw everything forward. So when you're fishing this fly, just gink everything up and draw it forward. Just a wee trim. So that's it guys. So if you like what you see, please think about subscribing to the channel. If it all helps, it's all good. And I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers. Thanks.